Hey everyone, I've got another community replay for you. This one wasn't submitted, but I just came across it in the rated games log, and I thought that it was a pretty unique, kind of fun one to feature. And you'll see that Full Storm here has a, well, Full Storm. Yeah, big surprise. And Bertha, not sure what they have yet. And Full Storm, just so you guys know, is also known as Seer, or Seerkomp, who's one of the best 60 Grassy players on this game. And then Bertha is Nikaray, who's the best player at 60 Grassy as well, the rank 1 player on the game. So hopefully we get some high level gameplay. Let's wait and we're not going to wait and see anymore. Let's get it started. So Seer here gets turn 1. He has Full Storm. I'm thinking that players like to often bring Monarchs with full books because Monarchs are drainable, and you can use your Familiar and then hug the opponent with the Monarchs and then just get a lot of health if you drain all 3 of them. And so Monarchs are a great opener, and they're just really helpful with trapping. Because with the full book you don't have a lot of the main spells that you can use to trap, like Mud Ball, Forest Seed, and other things. So you have to use some other method. Monarchs are a great option. Nikaray just goes down and Shock Shield's one of them. His idea is that, well, he can just chip the Monarchs down every turn with the Shock Shield. Seer doesn't really have that many trapping capabilities. He knows he doesn't have Tree, because you don't typically bring Tree with a Full Storm book. So nothing to really neutralize the Shock Shield. So he can just fly back up, chip away at the Monarchs, just continue to, fly away, summon one of his main minions. Swarm, not a surprise, it's one of the most meta spells in 60G. So here it's just a battle of chip damage. So Nikaray is going to fly up here and either shock his tower or shock the Monarch. He chooses to kill the Monarch. Often it's best to kill the minion first, above anything else. He also knows that he can kill the Monarch with the Storm Shield, and then the Swarm can kill the other Monarch. And here I'm thinking, okay, maybe he'll Protection Shield, maybe he'll Pebble. With the full books, it's good to often apply pressure early, because then they lose the benefit of being able to go full Familiar level, because they don't have the health for it. They've got no health, and then, they lose that opportunity. So Seer decides to drop down that Electrostatic Charge. We can review exactly what that is. So I think it tells us in the Familiar, yeah, so the Storm Familiar allows you to cast Storm faster, increase the power of Thundershock, and increase the maximum damage potential of Conductor Rod. So Thundershock can do 75, Conductor Rod can do a shit ton, a lot. I don't know what the max is, but it's a ton. And then Wind Shield is a rechargeable spell. And then one of the last effects of the Familiar are 2 newer spells that you don't necessarily see in these spellbook menus because they're Familiar effects, which is Electrostatic Charge and Whistling Winds. So Electrostatic Charge will boost the power of storm spells used in proximity with it. So like if Seer now uses a storm and Nikaray is in that area near the charge, the storm will do a lot more damage. Or if he uses a Chain Lightning while Nikaray is near the Electrostatic Charge, then the Chain Lightning will do a lot more damage. And it's a lot more damage. It's a ton. So another added effect of the Electrostatic Charge is that it's like a Storm Shield, so now Nikaray's Swarm can't get back up here because it'll just die. So kind of a added bonus of throwing that charge there is that the Swarm is trapped. Now here, I don't know if I agree with flashing the Cyclops. I don't think Cyclops is really that threatening of a minion, especially since, you know, Nikaray's flighted. And at this point it's turn 6, so he has Conductor Rod, but, you know, Nikaray could just Pebble there, and, you know, you put the Pegasus above him to prevent the Rod. But he chooses not to. And here, it's kind of interesting. He chooses to trap him with the Dark Knight. And like I said, it's a bit dangerous because the charges around him, they can do a lot of damage. Like the storm spells, Thunder Shock, Chain Lightning, you know, Storm, their power's hugely boosted. And so, you know, Nikaray's playing with a bit of fire here by trapping him. So Full Storm pulls out the Chain Lightning, and yeah. Damn. Well, I guess that's it. Didn't he have like 300 health? Like 220 and 220 and some prot? That is just so screwed up. Wait, how much does he have? 250 plus 45. This Chain Lightning with 2 charges straight up does 295. And you're thinking, okay, I thought the same thing. Why does Seer not die? Why is he at 130 and Nikaray is just vaporized to, you know, like, it's as if Thanos just came out of nowhere and snapped his Infinity Gauntlet and just erased Nikaray from existence in one turn. You think, oh, he's completely winning at this point. The only thing he could have done, I think, is just stand here, summon your Dark Knight on him. You know, maybe he's got Ice Shield available, he can make the trap a little bit more effective. Or just don't even do that, just run away and summon another minion. Don't even get near any of the charges to have it. For Seer to have any opportunity to do any wacky shit like this, you know, 295 Chain Lightnings, 200 damage storms, whatever it is. But he oversees that, or overlooks that a little bit, hugs him, and yeah, regrets it. But yeah, as I was saying, so Seer's only damaged 20, and Nikaray takes 295. Why is that? Well, you know, Seer told me that the Chain Lightning, all the little lightning strikes from the charges, which you'll see. Yeah, let's see here. So all those charges right there, those don't damage Seer at all. But they do damage Nikaray. The only thing that damages Nikaray, that damages Seer, is the actual Chain Lightning bolt. Unfortunately, that doesn't make contact with Seer, it's just those little zaps from the electrostatic charges. So those zaps, those little small lightnings, they don't damage Seer, and they do damage Nikaray. And so Nikaray's just getting melted by the 2 charges, and Seer is just sitting there chilling. And you can see the range on these are pretty huge. Both the charges are damaging Nikaray here. And so that's why he only takes 20 damage, is because he's only getting damaged from the actual initial Chain Lightning bolt, not any of the small lightnings. But yeah, Nikaray just gets absolutely melted with his cheese book. And again, yes, it's cheese, but it's also easily preventable. Nikaray just has a slight, you know, brain fart, overlooks the massive power, which, yeah, if you can do 300 damage in a turn, I'd probably overlook that too. You think, oh, you're completely winning. You've got Pegasus out, he doesn't have anything out, and you can trap him with the Dark Knight and he has to gate. Like, I would do the same thing probably. But he overlooks the Chain Lightning and it just absolutely vaporizes him. Kind of a fun game. Okay, not really the most, educational or instructive, but at least you can learn about that kind of full storm hack, quote unquote, or just the power that you can get from it. If your opponent doesn't know what to expect from the book. If they do know, then it's really easy to counter, and you probably lost in like 20 moves. But if they don't know, then shit like this can happen, and the rank 1 player can just get obliterated in, what was that, like 7 turns, 8 turns? Anyway, thought that was kind of a fun matchup. It's not really something that you see out of like rank 1 and rank 2 players on a game, but kind of a meme match, but thought it was pretty fun. Hope you guys enjoyed, and try this full storm mix out, and build those charges while you got your opponent hiding, and just pop a chain lightning down there and just try to do 150, 200, maybe even you get as lucky as Seer here and you do 300 damage and your opponent just resigns because they don't even know what's coming. So anyway, glad you guys, hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you on the next one. Peace out.